So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Mojica. Can he get it through? Serves up a cross. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne, and this is Puskas, and it's De Bruyne, and here's Mbappe, and this is Puskas, foot in, Diaz, and now the breakaway, Raul, João Cancelo, now Ødegaard, he's on it, can he get away? That's really well manoeuvred. James Rodriguez. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Munoz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Raul. This interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Puskas. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that ends it. Did anyone see this coming? Really?
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded of how thin the margins are. When the game was tied, I'm sitting here.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And there you have it. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cleared without hesitation. And they're quick to get it back. Van Basten driving forward. De Bruyne. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Puskas. Oliveira. Ugarte. And here's the chance to counter. Ball is over the line. Nandez. Now it's Puskas. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Spread out to the left. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Van Basten. Now it's Puskas. Ødegaard. Pelistri. Now it's Darwin.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's really well manoeuvred. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his track. And the shot! De Arrascaeta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. De Arrascaeta. Jimenez. Well read, nice interception. Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He has found the way through. Great chance! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And with that, the Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Weghorst! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Weghorst. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Weghorst! And he's kept it out. France have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Weghorst.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes down, but nothing given. France still without a single shot on target. De Bruyne. And it's made its way to him. And here's Mbappe. No, he's just misjudged that one. Stojkovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He gets big! Goal! England! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's going to go a long way. Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe.
England are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Ødegaard. Puskas plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's De Bruyne. Ball played for Rijkaard. Puskas. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Weghorst. Ødegaard. And that has put paid to that. France have a free kick.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that would have been some goal.
De Bruyne really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Ambitious ball here. Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Weghorst. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yamal is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So what can they conjure from this one? So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. It's a lovely, neat pass. Tries from distance. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Cross into the box. Rudiger tries to clear.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. And it's Gerrard. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. France still this single goal behind. Raul. A quarter of an hour into the second half. João Cancelo. Your impression so far, Jim?
France are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
No way through there. Stojkovic. Raul. Puskás. Now it's De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Weghorst is offering a wry smile there.
And it's De Bruyne. João Cancelo. Rijkaard. Marquinhos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Clipped into space. That is a brilliant interception. Chance here to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Raul. Hernandez is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for England, number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 7, Stojkovic. Number 17,
Rudiger.
Hazard.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Number 41.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rafinha. Number 27, Serginho.
Serginho picks it up out wide. And he's on the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
Piatusuk really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
France must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in space and looking for options. And he's taking no chances there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's gone backward here.
France seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Gerrard. That's been
2
cut out, well
minutes
played.
has been indicated.
De Bruyne. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Taken quickly here. Can he get it through? Cleared without complication. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And already we're underway here.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung in this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Pass is just off target. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. Dani Olmo! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's good running with the ball. Onana. And it's Ware. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Diaz. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Park Ji-sung! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
Park Ji-sung! Puskas. That's really well manoeuvred. Good ball, good take. Hazard. And Diaz. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And it's Rice. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now this could be a decent chance! And he hits the net! Barcelona are back in business! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Dani Olmo tries a cross. Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Diaz. He's picked his way through. It is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hernandez. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Raul. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Puskás. Diaz. Rice has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's intervened well there. Raul. Now it's Puskás. And it's Hernandez. Zanetti. Now Schlotterbeck. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rice. Now it's Raul. Onana. And it's Olmo. Hazard. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hernandez. Barcelona finding their passes. Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona take the lead. Rice. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that has left him in a heap. Raul. Zanetti. He's got away. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Dani Olmo distributed tidily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Mbappe. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Where? Get header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's so... And Puskás! They've done it! He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. Mbappe is onto this. Onana.
La asistencia a este partido
Messi.
asciende a 96.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. And it's been played through. Zanetti. Raul. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Dink through. Dani Olmo. And he's quick to get it clear again. Upamecano sends it crossfield. And that was asking just too much of him. Rodri. And this is Puskás. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe. Now it's Rice. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a little off target. Dani Olmo. Now it's Diaz. Nicked it back promptly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aims beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro gets good distance on it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Probing pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cambio de jugadores.
Messi might just make this. Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Park Ji-sung. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Puskás. Jimenez cuts it out. Well, they've got it again. And here's Park Ji-sung.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Diaz. And it's been given away. Real chance. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No way through, so back it comes. Puskás. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is that. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Messi, Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Raul. Now it's Puskás. Oh, well measured. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Numero 7.
Verona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. And Hernandez. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe thinks one through. Pinches it off him. And he has been fouled there. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rudiger cuts it out. A probing pass. That's a good ball. Tries to get it clear. They get a throw in. And it's Fernandez. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Verona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? He's through, it's 1-on-1! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's had it taken off him. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's bustling, Puskas! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So, what can they come up with here? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Alexander-Arnold. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Van Nistelrooy! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referees, there's a quick free kick. Now it's Puskas. Puskas! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Hazard. Pass somewhat off target. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rijkaard threads one in. And this is Puskas. Oh, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Puskas. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is fouled. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Puskas. Van de Ven proves too strong. Van Dijk. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Rice. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Fernandes. And Guardiola. Guardiola. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are now down to 8 following the sending off. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. Decent chance! Van de Ven gets it clear. And it's De Bruyne. Fernandes. Now it's Hazard. Van Nistelrooy receives it in a good position here. Hernandez. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. De Bruyne. Rodri. Raul. Now it's Rijkaard. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well played, that has... Oh no, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. Mbappe, foot in. And it's De Bruyne. Guardiola. So, what can they make of this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Rudiger. Raul. Rijkaard. Raul. De Bruyne. That's Rudiger. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. No, again there's no way through. Mbappe. Hernandez. Raul. Van Nistelrooy. Hazard. And he's in on goal. And a chance! He's kept it out just.
Verona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
This is their second corner of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, Hazard. Numero 79, numero 8, numero 10, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 27, il numero 20, il numero
Harmlessly
21,
behind.
il numero 7.
And it's Wirtz. Now it's Camavinga. Brilliantly cut out. De Bruyne. Puskas. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He can get that clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Kubo tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Oh, it's come loose. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rijkaard has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rudiger. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Camavinga, real chance! And that's off target. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposite, and he shoots! He scores! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Courtois. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this?
Such good technique.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vids. Adeyemi. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, he's off. And you know what that means? Barcelona are down to 6 and will be forced to forfeit the game. So many thanks to Jim Beglin.